G'day, mate. Welcome back to yet another episode of Oxygen. We've finally got this hooked up, which will put in our liquid bridge right here, or our liquid lock right here, to stop all the natural gas seeping out. It took the dupes far longer than it should, but it's brought us to a new problem. Our new problem is our natural gas that was let out of down here and our chlorine have made it up to here, which has basically killed off our mealwood farm. So we need to fix that like now. At the same time, I need someone to actually pump the chlorine, and this is the only spot we're using chlorine currently. So I need to work out how to use up some of this chlorine to run, to empty out this pipe so I've got someone to pump it. So, need a couple of things. I need a power switch. And we're going to use priority 9 for the moment. And I'm going to deconstruct that bit of wire. And then I'm going to run up, across, and then I will run back in after this bit's been deconstructed. Same time, our hydrogen's sort of stacking up occasionally, dropping down occasionally, stacking up occasionally. We've got a few problems with our hydrogen. There's just a lot of it. So we've got to keep an eye on this and make sure we're using more hydrogen than anything else, basically, at this point. As for this problem, so this problem is again a gas pump. I gotta find somewhere to fit. See, I want it right here, really. Ventilation, gas pump. Oh, it will fit right there. Perfect. Gas pump. Now we've got 3 gases we're gonna have to deal with. Carbon dioxide, which is fine where it is, basically. A bit of oxygen as well. Natural gas and chlorine. Now, chlorine is going to have to come... It's going to have to come and join this pipe, which we're hoping that as dupes carry stuff through these ore scrubbers, we use up more and more of. We're going to dig that out. And we're going to dig that out. Are you climbing into the water to get the iron ore? Sure, so be it. Not gonna argue. Go for it, dupes. And we're going to dig that out. And you know what? We'll even dig that out. So, we're going to have to pump our chlorine. We're going to have to sort our chlorine out and take it down and dump it into this pipe. We're going to have to take our natural gas and do something with it. Now, ideally, we would use a natural gas generator. But we don't have the research done yet. So, this is already at 5 kilos, so we can't pump it in there. So we're going to find something we can do with it for the moment. We do have a canister filler and a canister emptier, so we could just shove it in a canister, which is probably what we're going to have to do, because I just don't have anything else I can do with it at the moment. Sure, you can go there. And carbon dioxide we can just vent back out of the system. So, ventilation. We need... Oh, ventilation. We need... Hang on. Can I be a bit more smart about this? Research. This one's almost done. Gas. Clock sensor. I'm looking for a... I'm looking for a sensor that actually tells what's in the gas pipe as it passes. I know it's in the research tree somewhere. Gas pipe element sensor. So it's not that far away. So we could go up to there. Alright, so that's what we're going to end up doing. Power. We're going to hook up that wire to there. We're going to... I gotta think how to do this. I think this will work. I think. Bring that down, across, into there, across to there. Power. Plug that one in, plug that one in. All that's set to priority 9, unfortunately. But, you know, we'll get there in the end. Bill is still trying to research this gas vent. Crank the game speed back up. Okay. And this room's now dug out. So the other thing that I really, really wanted to get done is we want an exosuit forge, which will let us start making basically like spacesuits for them. So once we've got those, we don't have to worry about germs or lack of oxygen or any of that sort of stuff, which will very, very, very much speed up the process. And we can actually put them down here and have them come and do any building or anything else we want in a spacesuit, so we don't have to worry about, like I said, anything. We can just run around in a carbon dioxide germy environment with no issue in the world. We do need to look into more water eventually. This is still going okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Job mastered. Rab is now a chef. Okay, and the other research we wanted was this one. So we'll just max out the whole tree and let them go. Jobs. So Rab is now a chef. So that was Rab's main task. He can now probably go into the research assistant to get a bump in his learning abilities to be able to get learning done faster. I didn't change any of these. That one. Scaldy, excellent. Eagle Andy's gone up there to grab something. Grab iron at 700 odd degrees Celsius. Colonel Will's about to do the same thing. Yep. Colonel Will, 40 kilos at 1,000 degrees Celsius. You go, Will. Now, where are you going with it? You're coming to here with it. Oh, probably to put it into the exosuit dock. So they've gone all the way up there to get it, rather than coming down here and getting it from... Oh, there's none in there. Really? That defeats the whole purpose of that. So we're going to set that to priority 9. Oh, it's set to sweep only. Oh. Iron, no. Iron. Sweep. Priority 9. Cool. Now we're going to scald quite a few of them, coming down and getting iron and putting it in the storage container. Okay. So where were we? We were working on... Alright, they're not going to work until I plug them in properly. But as you can see, we've got some carbon dioxide, we've got some natural gas, and we've got some chlorine there. No, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Gas pipes, all of that. Automation, all of that. Power wire. Right there. Yeah, I think that's better. And it means automation will go there. And it means power will go right where it is. I hope. I hope. Okay, go back to scalding dupes. Okay, exosuit dock. Then we need room for an exosuit dock. So again, we need to... Yep, there's a scalding. There's a scalding. We need exosuit checkpoint. So it says when going that direction, make sure you pick up your exosuit. Put in a couple of docks to put the exosuits. Bring a ladder down there instead. Put some tiles underneath. Again, this will also need power. And the difference is, these guys will actually need dedicated gas lines to take our oxygen from all the way up here, bring it down, and plug it into this system. So, yet another gas pump. We'll put it out of gold this time, not that it really matters at this stage. I don't need priority 9 because this is going to take a while to get set up. Like so. And I just realised, yeah, that's made out of copper. I don't want it made out of copper. I want it made out of gold amalgam for the extra 50 degrees overheat temperature. That'd be important. Okay. Priority 8. Do we have the ground belt, please? There's a hatch in the ground. Can we release him, please? We got plenty of food. Yeah, bring on another dupe. So, we really just need people to carry stuff at this stage. And now I'm getting all the good ones. Like 5 with ranching. You know, they got lots of problems, but let's... We're going to take on Nisbet, and we're going to rename them to Neilflix. Thank you for the support, Neilflix. You're welcome to the colony. Hope you don't die. Pretty much how it sums up things nowadays. Because you already like learning, we're going to throw you in a research assistant's job. We're going to bring up priorities because I don't think I finished these. Neilflix. You can actually do research. Farming is okay. You're definitely not wearing a cooking helmet. You're wearing a general engineer's helmet, which is operate. Okay, that's how we're going to run the dupes for a little bit. Scolding, scolding. So many people scolding. Vitals. This is the thing to keep an eye on. Sun Nova's down to 75% health. Eagle Andy, again, bringing down the iron. Where are you taking it? Are you taking the storage? Okay, nope. Can't have that. Refined metal. Iron. Copy settings. All of those. Okay, just dump all that hot iron wherever the hell you had it. Thanks. Where else is more hot iron? Oh, on your back, Will. And on your back too, Sun Nova. Yeah, we want it put down here in this storage box. Because this will cool it down. And then it's not so bad to deal with. I can't see how hot the polluted water is. 50 degrees. It's fine. Hopefully it doesn't turn to steam. If it does, we've got a separate problem entirely. They're not emptying these bottles. Like, dead set. Sweep that shit, please. Alright, so we need the research done. We need this up and running. We can now make Atmos suits. I have 11 duplicates. So it uses 2 units of Reba fiber and 300 kilograms of iron, of copper ore. And I want 1, 2, 3. At least 3. So I'm going to whack on 3 to start with. And we will set that super high priority because, like, whenever I tell somebody to make them, I want them made. I don't want to have to hang around and wait. Just make the stuff, please. Pick up dirt, pick up dirt, pick up dirt, pick up dirt. Put polluted water in there. Of course, that should cool down the polluted water that we already have there. Yeah, 50 degrees, yeah. Meanwhile, that iron is coming down in temperature awfully fast. And hopefully we can get rid of all that polluted water into that system. Okay. Research complete. Is it the research I want? No, it's the one before the research I want. Okay. You will hold any units. Oops. So now I have insulated tiles. And we have a liquid reservoir. Which now means we can start pumping around our liquids as well. Okay, so we got this in here with the liquid lock. I think I want to do the same, but have a bit more area. I actually want to do a few things. So, our food is unrefrigerated. It's in a sterile atmosphere. As long as it is either with the chlorine or with the carbon dioxide. But the carbon dioxide levels are falling, and the chlorine we're about to pump out of there because it's causing issues for our farm. So I actually need a new way to store food. The best way to store it is in a pure chlorine environment. Pure chlorine environment not only keeps it sterile, but... Where are we? I've got germs. There you go. So this is growing germs, right? But in a chlorine environment, it'll just kill off the germs entirely. So it means germs and food just becomes a non-issue. Our issue is our mess hall is up here, and our food is down here. I want to try and get the two closer to one another somehow. The other thing we'll do is we'll dig this out and put in... actually, what's that made out of? Granite, decor, plus 20%. Yep. Because I do want to bring up the mess hall into a great hall. Which is... great hall. 120 tiles. And that is 64. So 30 odd tiles. About here somewhere. And then these dupes can access it this side, these dupes can access it this side, which means I need to pop into this, which is another chlorine environment, but that's fine. We're going to have to start dealing with chlorine anyway, so let's just add to the mayhem. Open. Open. Yeah, as soon as this research is done, we'll start dealing with chlorine. Job mastered, who's that? Eagle Andy, General Engineer. You can come up to an Electrical Engineer, which gives you Generator Tuning and Microchip Crafting, which is a generator room, which we haven't got to. Power Plant. Can tune up generators built within a power plant and improve their power production. Basically, let's let them run about 10% more efficient and produce more power out of less resources, which is really, really handy, and it's one of the things we really need to look at eventually. Mop. Get rid of just that one tile's worth. Oh, and people are no longer sick. So let's vitals. Sun Nova. Come have a rest. Otherwise you'll never heal, because they don't heal automatically. You have to actually tell them. Colonel Will, come have a rest. And 10th Doctor, come have a rest. Colonel Will is in a med bed, and he will heal 50% per cycle. So, a third of a cycle or so. Ideally, it's best to do it just before bedtime, but as everybody's on weird schedules, it's really hard to gather. Okay, can we up the priority on that, please, so it's done? Natural gas is basically staying down here mostly. Not 100%, but mostly. Yeah, we have too many things at too many higher priorities. Alright. I'm going to deconstruct that. Gold, probably 5. Gold has a decor of 0. Oh, okay. Fire poles actually have a -5 decor. I didn't know that. There you go. I learnt something new. Okay. And then we want furniture. Mess tables. So we want an extra. What was the room size? Wrong one. 120 tiles, which is 60. What's 60 divided by 4? No, it's less than 60. It is. Okay, so if that's 64. This is how we're going to calculate it, because my brain's done. Furniture. Well, they say never do maths live. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 14. Alright, sub priority 1. So hang on. I don't actually, what I'll do is I'll put in, so we put in the doors. Now cancel that. We're going to build granite right across. They're going to wait for this to be built to confirm I'm right. After we've done that, then we'll fill out the rest of the room and then deconstruct all the things we need to deconstruct. And yeah, after we confirm it's the right size, we'll deconstruct these doors. Actually, I think it's too big. Maybe not. I'll get that room bonus back. Good. Research is complete. It's not complaining about lacking research, is it? Nope. Really? Oh, 9. Please, 9. Oh, I need these 2 doors done. Ha! Do the doors, please. Hey, research complete. Everybody has a clap. Nope, we still got more research to do. Alright. But it means we can do a gas pipe element sensor. There and there. We can do gas shutoff. There. Yeah, that's all probably 9. Oh, except they need power, don't they? I think these element sensors need power. We'll find out shortly. This is not working. That can go. Right, build this, please. And these, please. Please, please. Okay. Alright, so you're going to detect natural gas. You're going to detect chlorine. Ventilation. So, natural gas we're going to bottle up. I know, I've got everything set to priority 9 again. If it's chlorine, we're going to bring it out here. And just because we don't use chlorine terribly quickly, we're going to run it in a bit of a loop before I bring it down here. And I'm going to put in a gas bridge. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go all out. I'm going to put a gas bridge. We're going to shove it in there. So we're hoping that when this detects whatever it's set to, natural gas, it should open the valve and let the natural gas run this way. And when this one detects chlorine, it should let it run that way. And anything left over should run to there. That's the idea, at least. Whether it actually works or not, it's a different question. The water is coming down in temperature slowly. It is slow, but it is definitely coming down in temperature. And dupes are now finally emptying bottles. We've definitely got less bottles here. Job master, apprentice architect. Good. You can go up to the next one. These are still not done. Probably because I keep accidentally setting things to priority 9. So yeah, natural gas is going this way. Chlorine is coming down here. It's got nowhere to go in the end, but it doesn't know that. And all the carbon dioxide just gets thrown back out of the system, which is perfectly fine. Oops. Same with the oxygen. Oxygen just gets thrown out. Unfortunately, like, I'd like the oxygen to be up higher, because it is going to mess with the dust caps, but you know, it is what it is for the moment. We can always take this pipe and push it over here or up to here and do things that way. So that's a canister filler. Do I have to make canisters separately? Let's try priority 9. We'll just tap it with a 9, see what happens. This is brand new with this update. I've never seen it. I don't know how it works. It looks like it doesn't work. Yeah, we are clearing things out slowly. It's not a perfect system, but it's definitely working somewhat. Why is that not working? Oh, because you don't have power. Well, that's an easy fix. Deliver power, deliver suit, and deliver a suit. Alright, room overlay. 52 tiles, plus... Hang on, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 56 plus 64 is 120. Beautiful. Deconstruct. Buildings. Get rid of those two. Food. No, furniture. Mess table has a decor of 10, but if we make it out of gold... really? Has a decor bonus of 0? Meh. We'll make it out of gold anyway. Priority 5 is super not important. They'll get to it when they get to it. We will add furniture, blank canvas, add a granite. Done. So that fills out our mess hall. One problem done. Research is running through. There is a gas storage tank. So if this doesn't work, and it looks like it doesn't, our second option is a gas storage tank, or potentially just a really long pipe. So I'm going to disable that building real quick. We're going to actually turn that off, because I thought it would be off when I flicked it, but obviously not. Oh, health, vitals. Eagle Andy. And Walter. You two heal up. Alright, so that's that problem solved. That's that problem solved. Our food is now full, which is a whole separate problem. So, I guess that's the next thing we desperately need to work on. So we're going to slow the game down to 1. So I can think, oh, circuit overloaded, that's not good. Yeah, we've gone over our 1 kilowatt. Because we've got everything running at once. Yep, that wire got zapped. Which is technically not doing anything, but it's not how the game works. Every wire gets zapped. And that got damaged because there was a tiny bit of carbon dioxide that came down this pipe into this machine. Oh, and the wire got zapped. Is that what's waiting for repair? Maybe it's the exosuit. There was an exosuit there. No. There was not an exosuit up there. Cancel request. Deliver suit. This is not getting dealt with. Please deal with it. Alright. So it somewhat worked. Our chlorine has been cleared out of the system. But because our natural gas had nowhere to go, it has not been cleared out of the system. So we need a natural gas generator. Or somewhere to bottle gases. Gas reservoir. That'll do. Deconstruct, because you were useless. You think it would be under ventilation. Gas reservoir. Input pipe, output pipe. Okay. Tiles, drag that along. Come on, we'll get this done, and then we'll probably call it for an episode. We'll see. Get that done, get that done. Bring that up to there. Now, the funny thing is about a gas reservoir is it stores 150 kilos. Every single every single tile in a pipe is 1 kilo. But just shoving stuff into a room with a normal gas vent will let you pressurize up to about 5 kilo, I think. And this takes 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this takes 15 squares. At 5 kilos per square, that's more than the 150 kilos that this machine can possibly store. So just shoving it in a closed room is technically more efficient. Okay, research and research. We're picking new research. We'll tick off transit tube so it's done. No. We want a natural gas generator. That's what we actually want. So we'll do that first. Okay, there we go. We're now filling up our reservoir. Hopefully it doesn't get too full. That's the only catch. Hopefully it doesn't get too full. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, we're definitely going to have to come back. We're definitely going to have to build somewhere to put food, which will be hopefully up near the eating area and somewhere near the farms. Maybe in this spot. I don't know. We'll worry about that next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.